Hi Olivia, I was going to show you on your worksheet, just starting with number 1, so that maybe you can get an idea of how to do some of these. When you did square root of 40, that was perfect. When you're doing these, you're still having a little bit of trouble. Let me get a different color. So when we have a pair, and it's just a pair, we circle it. First, I'm going to cross out anything that I broke down. So 9 became 3 and 3, so I cross it out. 18 became 9 and 2, so I cross it out, and 54 has been broken down. So basically when I look and I'm left, I have a 3, 3, 2, and a 3. Any pairs can be circled. And this goes on the outside, so you're going to write 1, 3 on the outside of the radical. This is a singleton. There's not another 2, so it has to go back inside. This is another singleton, so it has to go back inside. So when I write this down, I want to put the 3 outside. That's the number I only write one time on the outside, and it's done. Then I've got a 2 going back inside, and also a 3. Anytime you have more than one number on the inside, and this is true if you pull more than one number out too, you multiply it back together. So this is 3 square root of 6. 3 square root of 6. I can show you one more way to write this that some kids like. It's just kind of a slightly different method. I like the factor tree because it always works. And if you can learn that you write the pair once on the outside and the other numbers go back underneath, it works really well. This is where this is coming from. If we think of all of our perfect squares, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, and we look down that list and we think, which is the highest perfect square that goes into 54? Which of these goes into 54 nicely and is the highest? We would pick 9. And so the square root of 54 is 9 times 6, because 9 times 6 equals 54. And you actually can split those apart into the square root of 9 and the square root of 6. And what you'll notice is we know the square root of 9. Square root of 9 is a perfect square. Square root of 9 is the number 3. And then we have our square root of 6 because we can't simplify that, and we get the same answer. So the idea is that 3 on the outside that came from this pair is because we took 2 3s or a 9 and we square rooted it to get the outside number. So I like your factor trees. I think most of them on this worksheet are pretty good. It's just sometimes you group them incorrectly. Sometimes you circled 3 numbers at a time and only a pair can go out. The other ones just have to stay home alone. Hope that helps.